Very, very shocking one, and very, very embarrassing too at the same time. I see the match, Basti.
Shocking, right? You see how my hand there? See how my hand there? That explains everything. But it's one of those things. What do I think? Bad game, bad day at the office. That's all I can say, and that's all I will say. It was a very, very bad game for us. Not as if the team played badly, not as if they played too badly, but just a few mistakes here and there. No individual mistakes particularly, but collective mistakes they did, especially in the defensive third. So generally, or in summary, it was a very bad day at the office for us. You know me, I usually don't pick out people to throw under the bus and blame, but normally you always want to point out what went wrong. And I saw something right from the first half. Especially in the middle of the park, where Loftus Cheek was being too rigid. Too rigid. I'm picking out Loftus Cheek and not any other person, because when you play Jorginho in that holding role, that holding midfield role, usually you will see this fluidity, you see this flexibility. Sometimes he makes one or two mistakes, obvious mistakes that people see and pick out and want to kill him for those mistakes. But overly speaking, you'll see him connect with the defense, link the attack and the rest of the other players, especially in the middle of the park. Well, I didn't see that today with Loftus Cheek. He was too rigid. At times I found him looking here, turning here, and not knowing exactly where to position himself for the ball. That was where the problem of Chelsea in today's game started. Loftus Cheek was too rigid. He that connection with Kante was not there, and at the end of the day, because of that, it spiraled into the rest of the team's performance, and it made the team struggle to link up defense and attack, because Loftus Cheek was not in tandem with Kante. So that is where the problem of that team started. So the goal we scored, you could tell that goal came from individual brilliance. It's been long coming. Very, very long coming, because over the weeks we see Rudiger doing one of those things, and today he worked out for him. So that goal was just a personal goal that came from a personal effort. Team speaking, the team did not do anything together because the midfield was disconnected from the defense and the attack. Loftus Cheek to pick out, but not for the blame.
And then is it because one eye is on Madrid, do you feel?
No, I wouldn't say that. The easiest excuse to make, but that would be a lame excuse, because Man City won their match. Man City won their match 2-0. They scored their first 2 goals, or the 2 goals in the first 20 minutes of the match. They also had players who traveled for international games, came back and still played. You understand? We had players, lots of them, who traveled and played for our national teams. And the last FIFA window was not just a window. It was a very, very vital window for every of the national teams. And most of those Chelsea players are international players that traveled long distances. Like Thiago Silva traveled very far to South America, but that's not particularly why they lost. I wouldn't say jet lag. I wouldn't say they lost because lots of these players traveled. They lost because Loftus Cheek did not travel. He didn't play for the national team, but yet he did not.
He was obviously poor.
He was very, very poor. So one eye on Madrid, no, because Madrid is going to play against Chelsea. Chelsea is going to play against Madrid. So it wasn't because they had one eye on Madrid. I wouldn't say that.
And then the rest of the squad, like you said, you don't attack Loftus Cheek finish, but Timo Werner. Games like this where you were not really involved in the national team, and then you have an opportunity, you don't start match, but nothing doing today.
He's been like that for Chelsea. Especially this very season. Some persons are beginning to talk, and he's beginning to take it serious. Last season, irrespective of his performances, irrespective of the chants from fans, irrespective of the blame, irrespective of the abuses he got, he still stayed focused. And because he stayed focused, he wasn't too emotional, he performed. At least his contributions to the team were very, very good. And this season, he's decided to be emotional. He's decided to be thinking.
Drop his head.
You understand? He's dropped his shoulder. And that's exactly why he's not performing well. Ordinarily, he should be. Even when he doesn't come up with the goods in terms of goal contribution, he performs for the team. But this season has been very, very, very poor. And today's match just exemplified everything. And I would say it just amplified his performances over the course of the season thus far. It was very unfortunate.
Very, very unfortunate. But there's a way you lose a match and then it will help you. It will stand as a stepping stone for you for your next match. There's a way you lose a match also that will bring you down for your next match. So I want to know, what do you think this match now, this result will have an effect? What kind of effect would it have on this Chelsea team?
I think the effect it will have on us will be a motivating effect. And why would I say that? Why would I say that? Because one, you're confident that you beat Madrid last season. You even had the chance of beating Madrid home and away, but you ended up playing a draw against Madrid. This loss for them will be a wake-up call. That's the way I look at it. I might be wrong. Come Wednesday, I might be proven wrong. But basically, from my standpoint, I think it's going to be a wake-up call. It will make them not see themselves as being invincible. Now we have to be serious. If Brentford can beat us like this, then we've got to sit up, buckle up against Madrid. Otherwise, we'll be whitewashed. So that's the way I look at it. It's going to be a motivator.
All right. Nice one, man. Football fans tribe here. We interview Naija football fans after matches, and we're giving Naija football fan content back to back. So if you're new here, please, and I beg, click that subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching.